Good morning, student. In previous class, we already completed the question number 1, 2, 3 and 4 in 6.1. Now, we have to start the next question, that is question number 5. So, in question number 5, in the given figure, center of two circles is O. Chord AB of bigger circle intersect the smaller circle in point P and Q. Show that AP is equal to BQ. Means you have to show AP is congruent to BQ. Okay, now how to show this? See here. First, in given figure, first you have to draw a perpendicular from the center O to chord AB of bigger circle. So draw a perpendicular from O to line AB. So OC is perpendicular to PQ and OC is also perpendicular to AB. So OE is perpendicular to PQ and OE is perpendicular to AB. We already know that when we draw a perpendicular from the center to the chord, it bisects the chord. It means AE is equal to EB. AE is equal to EB. So here if you take C there, so PC is equal to CQ. PC is equal to CQ. Okay, and AC is equal to BC. AC is equal to CB. This is equation number 1 and 2. So after that, AE means AP plus PE and BE means EQ plus QB. But here PE and EQ are same. Therefore, AP is equal to QB. In this way you can show this. AP is equal to BQ. Okay, see equation number 1 and equation, when we subtract equation 1 from 2, AC minus PC is equal to CB minus CQ is equal to AP by AP is equal to BQ. Hence it is proved. Okay, in this way you can prove the AP is congruent to BQ. Now come to the next question, that is question number 6. In question number 6, prove that if a diameter of circle bisect two chords of the circle, then those two chords are parallel to each other. Means here, see in this given diagram, AB and DC, these two chords are there, and PQ is a diameter. PQ is a diameter. Okay, we already know that when we draw a perpendicular on the chord, it bisects the chord. Means PQ is a radius and QR also a radius. Okay, when we draw a radius that is perpendicular to AB and DC, it bisects AB and DC. Okay, so here see OR is perpendicular to AB and OS is also perpendicular to AB. Means angle ARS is equal to angle DSQ or DSR, right? So ARS is equal to angle DSR, means the RS line is perpendicular to AB also and DC also. Okay, so AB will thus parallel to CD and cut by the transversal PS, as interior angle of the side of the transversal are equal. Means ARS is equal to DSR. So these two angles are congruent. It means interior angles are congruent, and that is they are supplementary to each other. It means the line AB and line DC is parallel to each other. Okay. So now question number 7. Question number 7 6.2. 6.2 question number 1. So radius of circle is 10 centimeter. There are two chords of length 16 centimeter each. What will be the distance of these chords from the center of the circle? Now see the figure. In this figure, here AB is a chord and DC is also a chord. So AB is 16 centimeter and the radius of the circle is given, that is 10 centimeter. And what will be the distance of these chords from the center of the circle? It means you have to find out the OE distance. Let two chords be AB and CD. AB is equal to CD is equal to 16 centimeter. Okay, radius AO is equal to 10 centimeter. Now see this this triangle AEOA. AEO. Okay, in this way, when OE is perpendicular to AB, it means it bisects the AB. So it means AE is equal to 16 by 2. AE is equal to 16 by 2 means it is 8. AE is equal to 16 by 2. It is 8 centimeter. Now in triangle AEO, use the Pythagoras theorem. So here EO square plus AE square is equal to AO square. So EO square plus 8 square is equal to 10 square. That is EO square plus 64 is equal to 100. So EO square is equal to 100 minus 64. That is 36. So EO is equal to 6 centimeter. EO is equal to 6. And this is the distance of the chord AB from center O. So AB and DC is having the same length. It means both are equidistant from the center. That is AB and DC chords are 6 centimeter from the center O. Okay. So in this way you can find out the distance of the chord from the center. This is question number 1. Now come to question number 2. The question number 2, that is so the distance of the these chords from the center is 6 plus 6 means that is 12 centimeter. Means the distance between two chord is 12 centimeter. Each chord 6 centimeter from the center. So the distance between two chord is 12 centimeter. Okay, now come to the next question, question number 2. The question number 2 is, in a circle with radius 13 centimeter, two equal chords are at a distance of 5 centimeter from the center. Find the length of the chord. Now see here how to solve this question. First, in a circle with radius 13 centimeter, the radius is given here. Radius of the circle is 13 centimeter and two equal chords are at a distance of 5 centimeter. Means for the AB and DC are two equal chords and they are 5 centimeter from the center. Then you have to find out the length of chord. So you have to find out AB. So first here, again OE is perpendicular to AB. It means OE bisect AB. That means AE is equal to EB. AE is equal to EB. Now first you have to find out AE. So how to find out AE? Use the Pythagoras theorem. In triangle AEO, in this triangle AEO, what we know that you can use Pythagoras theorem. So EO square plus AE square is equal to AO square. Again the same formula is there by Pythagoras theorem. So EO is 5 square plus AE square is equal to 13 square. So AE square plus 25 is equal to 169. So AE square is equal to 144. Therefore AE is equal to 12 centimeter. AE is equal to 12 centimeter. Now you have to find out AB. So what is AB? AB is equal to 2 into AE. AB is equal to 2 into AE. So AB is equal to 2 into 12 is equal to 24. So AB is equal to DC is equal to 24. The length of the chord are 24 centimeter. Okay, in this way you can find out the length. Okay, now come to the next question. Question number 3. See, in 6.2 total 3 questions are there. The last question is third question, that is segment PM and segment PN are congruent chords of a circle with center C. Show that the ray PC is the bisector of angle NPM. Now first in diagram, two chords are given, that is PM and PN. Both are congruent and a circle with center C. Okay, now you have to join AC. Here you have to show that PC is the angle bisector of NPM. Angle bisector of NPM. Now how to show the here? Join this NC and MC. NC and MC, you get two triangles. That is, first triangle is NPC and second triangle is MPC. Okay, in these two triangles, what we know? See, in triangle CPN or in triangle CPM, PM is equal to PN, it is given. Both chords are equal. Then PC is equal to PC, it is common chord, common side. PC is equal to PC. Okay, now here NC is equal to CM. Both are the radius. Both are the radius. Okay, so by SSS test, these two triangles are congruent. You have to show the triangles are congruent. See, so if these two triangles are congruent, it means what? The remaining angles are also congruent. So therefore angle CPM is congruent to angle CPN. Means this angle MPC and NPC, these two angles are congruent. These two angles are congruent, it means PC is a bisector. Thus ray PC is the angle bisector of angle NPM. Angle bisector of angle NPM. Right? So in this way you can prove that PC is the angle bisector of NPM. So this is the last question of 6.2, and we completed this 6.2. The next exercise, that is 6.3, which is depend upon the construction of a incircle and circumcircle. So in next lecture we start that construction. If we start the live and online lectures are there, in that lecture we will start that construction, so you can easily understand how to construct the circumcircle and as well as incircle. Okay, today we have to stop here and you have to practice all the questions which we completed today, and in next lecture we start that construction. Okay, so thank you now.